Wow.
Wow. I feel good.
Little.
Okay.
Welcome back.
To Pub Crew. The show where we both start off saying the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Almost
and
like we've been doing this.
One of us goes on and says the rest.
Yeah. Finishes each other's
sandwiches.
That's right. That's this show. We hope you've come to love and enjoy. And thank you for joining us on this episode.
Mm-hmm. As you can tell, we are back at the sexy corner here at Undisputed. The duck sauce, but we're replacing that D with something else.
Luck?
D.
Oh.
Anyway,
Go ahead.
We hope you've been having a good day or a good week.
And day, you know.
We'd like to thank you so much for joining us. I know we just had an eventful past 2 weeks as far as the show goes. We had Umami Mommy herself, Hannah, and then we Then we had
Shadow Valley.
Shadow Valleys themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Shadow Valley.
In person, IRL.
Yeah.
They were like between us.
In the flesh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why those sentences after one another. It's just gross.
It's like you're trying to
in between us in the flesh.
In the flesh. Solid bone.
But yeah, so now it's just back to the two of us, and we're super excited to be here with you. Again, we're at Undisputed Craft House, right on South Kleinfeld Drive, and
Montwood.
I was gonna say Montana. Thanks for the save.
I knew that's where you were going because you made that mistake before.
Yeah.
South Kleinfeld and Montwood.
Yeah, and they have fucking over 37 beers on draft.
A lot of beers.
Over 40 on cans. So come check it out. Tell them Pub Crew sent you.
Mm-hmm. They know us here.
Yeah, they make fun of me here. Well,
exclusively, Vic.
One person makes fun of me here. Everybody else is dope as fuck.
Shout out Amanda.
Yeah, shout out to Amanda.
I'm gonna get her social media. I'm gonna tag the shit out of her in this.
I mean, if we find it.
Let's leave it to me.
Yeah, so, it's pretty cool here. We actually have a couple of craft brews prepared for you.
I just killed my first one. I'm sorry. We were well into setup.
This was, what we killed, we should talk about. Because I don't
definitely.
We're like, we're in a town that doesn't like stouts.
That's true.
And what we got.
I am the demographic.
Is something that was brewed closer to March.
Yeah, for St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, and it's Luck of the Squatch.
It's really good though.
And dude, wow.
Like a wow,
That's
you know?
Third week in a row that we're gonna do Owen Wilson.
He's never gonna leave the show.
Yeah.
Until Wilson, just come on the show, Owen Wilson. Yeah. Let's make it happen. He's just, wow, you guys drink beers. Yeah, I appreciate a craft beer. Maybe a Hefeweizen. There's a good,
dude, I feel like he's like a Hefeweizen. Yeah, like a Hefeweizen or like an Amber Ale type.
Probably,
person.
right?
Yeah.
Prove us wrong, Owen Wilson.
Yeah. He's like, I don't drink.
Fuck. But you don't have to drink your show with the Pub Crew.
Yeah. And
but it helps, Owen Wilson.
Lock of the Squatch was like 11%.
Yeah, I was trying to look it up, but I went through several menus already.
No, 903 Brewery, always a solid brewery, at least for me.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's what that one you have right now is.
Yeah, I know. And this is what we're gonna talk about now.
Oh.
Because.
Oh, wait, you had a look at the squash too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, we didn't even plan that.
Yeah,
shit.
No, and it's super good. They're trying to kill the keg here because, this town doesn't like stouts. And that's what we're here to do.
Which is good for me.
Yeah.
Because that means I can go to a bar pretty consistently and be okay with getting the same stout. Like, Guinness is usually there, and I'm one of, 5 people that gets it at a bar.
I'm other person of 5.
Cynthia, 2 once in a while.
That's 3 of 5. We're pretty much the majority of the
we're the majority just getting Guinness.
And if you like stouts, please leave down a comment.
What's your favorite stout?
Yeah.
Guinness counts too.
Yeah. I like the extra stout a little bit more.
Yeah, extra stout's good.
It's a little bit more bitter, but I like it.
Yeah. I don't go for it as too often, but it's a nice change.
Yeah.
Like, it's a nice change up from Guinness, but you can't go wrong with it.
It's a big enough change that you're like, okay, this is good.
Yeah.
But anyways, what we're drinking today.
Yeah.
What are you drinking today?
I got me Campfire Amplifier by Dogfish Head. Now, Dogfish Head's made some pretty good.
Yeah.
They've made some interesting beers.
They're one of my favorites.
Yeah, I've actually seen like a breakdown like of how they brew certain brews in their brewery, and their process is very like intricate and it's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. I loved watching that whole thing. Like, they broke down a few of them. I wish I could remember which beer it was, but there was a beer that they were literally brewing that every batch was gonna be different, but it was the same beer because they left it open. Like, it was in an open room with like an open sink, so it got like all that aroma from the natural. It was like in a forested area. That's kind of where their brewery's located, and it just got like all that extra aroma and stuff, and it was. Every batch was unique.
Dude, yes.
I can't remember which one. I'm gonna look it up.
I know exactly what you're talking about, but I can't think of the beer either.
Yeah, I can't think of the beer, but like that's what was crazy. I was like, that is so interesting, but that's cool.
Put it down as a comment if you ever, because I know beer aficionados watch our stuff.
They'll know what
it
it is.
Remember,
someone's gonna call us out. That's
comments.
fine.
Yeah. Yeah, Dogfish Head. They make, of course, the 60 and 90-minute IPAs,
and the 120,
which I love. Oh yeah. I can't find that one as much.
It sells
anymore.
quick.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they make too much of it, or at least we don't get too much of it here.
No, we don't.
Yeah. Like every
it's a
time.
Budweiser town. What can we say?
Yeah. But yeah, no, I've had good experiences with Dogfish Head, and I love. Yeah. I even like their pumpkin ale too. Like as far as when it comes
I've never had it.
It's good. Like it's hard to say like, 'cause I know a lot of people are like the whole pumpkin spice thing, like it's all the same.
It's a basic as.
But like, I feel there's a few breweries, and I've tried a lot of different pumpkin spice like ales and stuff.
Yeah.
Dogfish Head's one of them that does it right. Like the pumpkin ale, it's pretty tasty.
We're gonna have it on the show.
It's seasonal, so of course when we get closer to there,
yeah, and I can't wait to get closer to there.
Spooky season's coming up, y'all.
I'm tired of the heat.
Yo, we gotta do something cool for that.
Yeah, and what I'm drinking is actually 903 Brewing's Caramel. I said Caramel.
Caramel.
Macchiato.
Caramel.
Flavored stout.
Caramel macchiato.
Caramel.
There. You say caramel or caramel?
I think I actually say caramel.
I was like, I know it's hard once we just say it, like to go back to what you think, because you're like, no, I mean, I said
caramel, so I think I say it a different way than everybody else. And
I'm other.
Yeah.
I'm not A, I'm not B, I am other.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, caramel macchiato flavored stuff. I've had that one before, and it's pretty tasty.
Yeah, I haven't had this. That's why, I mean, based on your recommendation, I'm super happy to do so. This is 8.7%.
Oh, yeah, mine's 6.5? 6.5%. And for Dogfish, that's kind of tame.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah. All right, so cheers.
Cheers, man.
And remember, you don't have to drink your shit with the pub crew, but it helps.
It helps a lot.
Oh, that's interesting.
Dude, this is definitely a coffee stout. This is like it's not overpowering.
Yeah.
This is hold on.
Is it closer to a macchiato? Because like macchiatos are like heavy on cream.
Yeah.
With the coffee, like an espresso, so it's a sweeter coffee.
Yeah.
Does that check out?
It's a lot more macchiato than it is caramel.
That's good.
And I don't mind that. I do love caramel though. So in case any fan wants to send us candy, caramels. I'm
just not reading it because I don't like to know the description of shit. I just liked the name, which was Campfire Amplifier.
Yeah.
And I know it just said it was a sweeter stout. And I was like, I mean, I love stouts. I'm like, fucking, the name sounded cool, and it's Dogfish Head.
Yeah.
But now, tasting it, I was like, oh, it's not overly sweet, but it does taste like a s'more. And then now looking at it, brewed with graham crackers, cinnamon, marshmallows with cocoa powder, and vanilla beans.
I would have not liked that.
But it's not heavy on it.
On the cinnamon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I definitely don't taste the cinnamon. Like, I taste like more the marshmallow and like the graham cracker actually. Like, I swear this tastes more like a s'more than anything. Like, I didn't know there was cinnamon in it. That might just be like as a background palette, you know?
Yeah. That's funny because for this one, the caramel macchiato flavored stout by 903 Brewing, I get the dryness that I get from coffees. I get like that. Like I might need to get a glass of water after this. So
That's good. Like the graham cracker finishes at the end.
Yeah.
It's tasty.
That's awesome.
It's not overly sweet, which I like because I expected it. So that's a pleasant surprise. Fucking good on your 903 and Dogfish.
Taste some of this?
Do you want to taste some of this?
Well, yeah, I was just gonna pour it in here.
Yeah, same here. But like that's why I held on to the glass. Let me kill whatever little.
Yeah.
There we go. There you go.
I just need a sample. I just need a tiny sample.
Just a sample.
Just a sip, and I'm gonna do the whole cleanse.
I fucked up. I didn't get water. Oh, this smells straight up like a macchiato.
Dude, yeah, man. It's a ton more macchiato.
It's been a minute since I've had it, but I was like, yeah, I remember it being pleasant. Most coffee stouts are pretty good that I've had.
Yeah, like the aroma of this is pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I remember that. And you're right. It smells more caramel, but tastes more macchiato.
Yeah,
which is fine. That's not bad.
Give them a try. They're both good. Like,
and they're both great, both great brewers.
Yeah.
Fucking A. I struggle. Fucking shutting down.
We swear we talk for a living.
I try.
Yeah.
Shit.
Man. So now that the beer's out of the way, what are we gonna talk about today?
Well, I feel we got a decent amount to talk about. As of like this recording, it's been an interesting week for gaming.
Yeah.
In different, like, totally different lights, respectively.
Yeah. No, most deaf.
Like, it's been out there. It's just been like a fucking week of news.
Yeah.
One thing I want to get out of the way real quick.
The Empire. Oh wait, what's up?
Oh.
No, go ahead.
Please.
I was gonna say the Empire getting their just desserts. The PC Master Race going casual.
Going fucking cash. Yeah, we can talk about that first, actually. I wasn't going to talk about that, but we can talk about that first.
What were you going to bring up?
The latest and greatest Smash clone to come out of the industries.
I thought we were going to talk about that, too. I still haven't seen the trailer.
As much shit as I talk about Smash, I am overly hyped for a Nickelodeon Smash game. For the only reason that it's a slap in the face to this leading game of party fighters, and that it has rollback netcode.
Oh, that's sick, though.
That's already a step ahead of Smash that's been in the industry for years. I'm like, how have you not adapted to this?
Yeah.
Like, what's the reasoning?
You know what's crazy? I can't differentiate between Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon cartoons, because I'm like, is Arnold in there? But I can't remember if Arnold from Hey Arnold.
Helga's in there.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, Helga's in there as, like, okay, so the trailer that came out, if you haven't seen it, check it out, and I'll show it to you later.
Yeah.
It was surprisingly hype that I was like, because I love Cartoon Network, I love Nickelodeon, right? But this is a Nickelodeon fighter. At first I was like, oh, come on. It looks surprisingly good. Because everyone that's in it so far is like, yeah, their moves match. Like, Invader Zim's in there. His moves are assisted by Gur.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that makes sense. All his moves would just be like calling Gur, and Gur's just gonna do his shit. I'm like, yeah, that's how that would work. Powdered Toast Man's in there from Ren and Stimpy, which means Ren and Stimpy might be in there.
It might be in there.
Which I'm looking forward to that. And then Helga's in there, which everyone's like, where's Arnold? I'm like, the characters that actually already displayed are just like, that's the trailer. It's a teaser. It's not the final. Like, there's a box art that has like potential of characters. And people have already been dissecting it. Like Korra's, you can make out her image in the back.
What?
From Avatar. I was like, she's already gonna be OP as fuck, man. She's the Avatar.
I can tell why they wouldn't put Aang.
Yeah,
but
maybe Echo Fighters.
Yeah.
Like if they follow suit, I was like, you can have Aang and Korra, but they'll just be Echo Fighters.
I was gonna say Neko Fighters because it's Nickelodeon. But that's just cat.
Yeah, that's different.
Japanese.
That might already be a game, to be honest with you. Neko Fighters might already be a fighting game online.
Look, check out the Road to Gold series of Neko
Fighters. Kawaii as fuck anime girls fighting with cat ears.
Yeah.
I'd play it.
Yeah.
We'll do it. We'll do a spin-off. Do a nice little one-off on that.
That's awesome, though. I'm glad that you're hyped for it, because I know how you feel about party fighters.
But this is like, it's a slap in the face at the same time, but it's like, they're actually taking themselves serious enough to be like, yeah, we're developing it with this kind of netcode. We're doing these steps. I'm like, wow. They already gave more of a shit than...
They care about the FGC.
They do. I was like, that's...
you know the FGC is going to fuck with rollback netcode?
Oh, that's another point, is that's what makes Guilty Gear Strive better.
Yeah.
In the fighting game community, or the FGC, because it has rollback netcode. They sacrificed a few other things initially at development to get that to work. So they prioritized that.
That's good.
And look where the game's at now. It has well-received thoughts, and it's great. Like,
now I'm gonna buy it. I'm definitely gonna buy it.
It's worth it. And then that was a good choice on there. And people at first would talk shit about it, but look where they are now. Like, it was a good decision. They made that effort, and everyone needed it. And now look, all these other fighting games, newer ones, are starting to follow suit. Rollback netcode. Like, oh hey, yeah, this is legit, people, and they've been asking for it for years, though. To be honest with you,
it's almost like GGPO had it right all along.
Maybe Street Fighter 6 will get on its shit finally and figure that out.
Because we all know that's coming out 2022.
I mean, we're at the end of the season pass already, or the character pass, right? We're at the end of it already. They already showed the showcase for Akira, so there's only one more character they haven't revealed yet, and after that, where are we going? Street Fighter 6?
I cannot believe they left my boy Oro up until the end.
He was, third to the last. Dude, he's there now.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm
he's
pissed.
at the very end.
Like,
because this is the last leg of it now.
I played Street Fighter 4 for the longest time, even when Street Fighter 5 came out. I played Street Fighter 4, and on Steam it lets you change your name.
Yeah.
So I changed my name to Orochi for Oro, because fucking E Honda has a move called the Orochi throw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and like it was his second ultra. Yeah. So I just fucking did that, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, doing good.
So you're just fucking. I just played online and just did that move and wrecked shop until they put my boy Oro in. And then now they put him at the ass end of season 5 where nobody's gonna play it.
We're already everyone knows at this point by, Capcom's had a very specific pattern for Street Fighter games. So we already know where we're at. We're at the end of this. I'm confident because at this point they would have already announced another character pass. Because they'd already be telling people, look out for it.
Yeah.
They'd already be teasing the shit out of it. But who knows? Pandemic did kind of set things off a little bit, so maybe that's where we're at. Remember, we're in a delay of development for 5, but I honestly feel, based off the lifespan of these games, we're well into the beginning of Street Fighter 6. That's my opinion on that. That's just based off history.
I just hope it's more of a throwback to Street Fighter 3.
That definitely seemed like where they were going at first.
Honestly, like, that would be so sick if they would bring parrying back. If they could bring parrying back and like change each character.
Doesn't Ryu have a parry?
Yeah, in Street Fighter 5.
Yeah. So they kind of kept it just that. Like, there's other Street Fighter 3 characters in there. Why wouldn't they keep a parry?
Yeah.
Why was it just exclusive to Ryu? He wasn't the only motherfucker in that game. I don't get that.
Yeah. But like, man, like I'll still play it. I mean, I still played 5 when it came out.
Yeah.
That's why I'm such a dirty Fang main.
Is that why we're still playing it on Road to Gold?
Yeah, pretty much. But I do want to like start playing Guilty Gear. I think that'd be so much sicker.
Yeah, that is actually our next move. Is to move on to that. But we gotta finish one thing, Vic, and get to the other.
We're already in silver, man.
We're there. We're fucking close. Yeah. That's dope. Well, I say we, but it's you. I say we, but it's me just sitting there while Vic does it.
It's us. If Adventure in Time is us together, then Road to Gold is us together. Because you call it out. You're like, okay, now you need to be a little bit more careful. And I'm like, okay, I'll trust your judgment. And then they straight up Shoryuken as a wake up. And I punish the hell out of that.
Yeah, because it's like, like at this point, you're familiar with the characters. I'm familiar with the characters. I know, like, okay, if they're gonna play this character, watch out for this.
Yeah.
Or like it's a Ken. Every Ken, I'm like, watch out. He's gonna go guerrilla tactics. He's gonna be aggressive. Sure enough, every fucking Ken out the gates just trying to mix up combos. It's like they're not landing, dog. Back up.
Yeah, and I'm trying.
You're gonna get punished.
I'm trying to get back into it. I'm trying to get back into the Street Fighter V mindset, and it's just so hard for me.
Well, see, and that's why I'm like, we should play Strive, which we are. That is definitely on the list. But at the same time, I don't know about you. I've had trouble playing one fighting game. Like, I was doing that between 5 and DBZ Fighters.
Oh, yeah. Then they're so different.
Yeah, so trying to go between the two fucks me up sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, this was a while back. But, like, that would always fuck me up because, like, you're trying to... The combos are always going to be different. The buttons already... Like, it's different, but... It's hard to switch those gears sometimes, you know?
Oh, definitely.
So I'm
those
like,
guilty gears.
The guilty gear.
Well, speaking of wham, I do want to main Ino.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ino's a good character.
A Guitar Girl, man. Like,
yeah.
anything that's music related, I'm in.
I can't. Well, there's a few music related characters in Guilty Gear, I think. Well, they're all inspired by, like even Soul Bad Guys, kind of.
Yeah.
He's inspired by a... Fuck, I saw this. Like, I saw a thing where they broke him down. He's inspired by a particular rock star.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, even down to his, like, weapon and shit. Like, it's all of it's inspired. So I'm like, there's a lot of that in most of those characters. So I'm like, yeah, that's why you're going to get those vibes in that game.
Yeah, dude. But I'm super hyped. I'm mad hyped. I cannot wait to get my ass kicked for like 2 months in that game and then just get better.
It's because everyone's on it right now. So,
dude,
in Street Fighter V, I feel that's why we're okay. But Guilty Gear is the new right now. And everyone's on that, so that's going to be a whole new different beast.
It's not going to take fucking 20 minutes until we find a match.
Yeah, that's true. We'll tune in for Street Fighter, the waiting game.
So anyways, we went off the rails.
Yeah, we did.
So about this Nickelodeon fighting game.
Oh.
Is like the fucking, like, how are the stages? Like, are you gonna have like...
They're all inspired by different Nickelodeon entities. Yeah.
Like, is there a Nickelodeon Guts?
I don't know, but that would be awesome.
It would be sick.
Yo, what if that was like the main, like, that's where you're building like the tower? The not the tower, the mountain?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be dope. No, I didn't see that. No.
Guts.
So far they only have of course with the characters they showed, like they have Ario monsters in there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you have to tell me what they showed because I haven't seen the trailer.
Yeah, so of course they had like
Real monsters. I'm guessing they have SpongeBob.
Yes. He's there with his karate chop outfit and shit, his big ass foam glove. Powdered Toast Man, which is Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
Zim. Who else did they show?
They're gonna have Rocco.
They didn't show Rocco, but they're saying he is gonna be in. Oh, Nigel Thornberry.
Oh.
So he can be smashing.
Cut the show. No, yeah.
He is his own smash.
That's cool, man. That's honestly.
Yeah,
dope.
Nigel Thornberry's in it. I don't remember. Like, it was a handful of characters. It wasn't a lot, but they've already confirmed like there's gonna be other big properties like Rocco. Yeah. Rocco's Modern Life. Don't know which character because like they said, hey Arnold's in there, but it's Helga.
Yeah.
Okay, so no Arnold, which is interesting. Like, I want to know more as far as like, is there gonna be assist trophies?
Helga's got that rage though.
Yeah, she's got that rage. One of her weapons is a slingshot.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that makes sense. This is all on character. Like, oh, I think they were even talking about having Jenny from My Life as a Teenage Robot.
Oh.
She'd be dope. She needs to be in it. Like, why aren't you gonna have her in it? She needs to be in it. Like, this is an ideal game for her. Why would you not? Korra too. They already like teased her. And that's why I want to know. Like, are they gonna do like similar things with like assist trophies? Like, even if we don't see him as a playable character, will we see other properties as an assist? You know, like, will they be there helping out in some other way?
Corey in the house. They have
oh, that'd be and people. That's another point to bring up. They were talking about, are there live action properties going to be part of it?
Oh.
There's no confirm or deny. So far, it's just all their animated entities.
What about their Nick at Night stuff? Is Joey
Dude, you're literally talking about everything that's been brought up so far, which is great because these are the questions people do want to know. That's why I love it. I'm like, this is genuine.
Will Smith gonna be in there?
Yes. Like, is Will Smith? Fucking people even put the whole cast of all that. They're like, yo, where are they gonna be? Bring out the dancing lobsters.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, if the dancing lobsters aren't there even as an assist, I'm gonna be upset. Like,
what about Keenan and Kel?
They should, because he loves orange soda. Kel loves orange soda. But
that's awesome.
Yeah, like, I don't know. It seems fun. I granted, I know it's still like a Smash party type game, but at the same time, I'm like, they're taking the right steps to make it legit, at least in the FGC. Like, roll back netcode. Like, there's just certain things they're already getting ahead of that make it more promising. I'm like, okay, so it's taking itself seriously, and I think that's gonna help it in the end. Not only sell to, of course, kids, but like to a legit. I swear.
FGC enthusiast.
Yeah, I swear. If a few years from now we see that shit in Evo,
dude, that'd be super sick.
Oh my god! Imagine.
I'm gonna be a Helga main, dog. I'm gonna be a Helga main.
I don't even know who I want to commit to yet. Powdered Toast Man kind of has a high bet for me right now, but I don't know.
I think I gotta see the full roster and pick from there. But Helga's gonna be my main pick for now.
Yeah, she seems cool.
Yeah.
Her and Zim, but I like Zim, and I just kind of liked it because his moves were assisted by Gur. I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's gonna be on character for him. So I don't know. Enough about that. What did you want to talk about, babe? Let's move on. We're done with it.
I want to talk about how fucking evil Empire EA.
Oh.
Got hacked.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, and it was through Slack.
What?
Yeah, it was through Slack. So.
How did they get hacked through Slack?
Because
I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but it just kind of happened.
Yeah. Well, no. Well, they went. I mean, the hacker group who's taking responsibility for it went into the dark webs. They bought a bot that was in the EA servers.
Oh.
And they started doing some social engineering, I'm guess, to be like, hey, this is this guy. I need access to this or something like that. Either that, or they just started digging around and seeing what they could find in their network. And what they ran off with was like over 700 gigs of data or some bullshit like that.
Oh shit!
So they got the source code for the Frostbite engine, FIFA, and something else. I forgot.
Oh.
But they got the source codes for that, and like big yikes.
That's a whoopsie.
Yeah, that's like somebody fucked up.
If that's coming up on audio, that's their phone. We apologize.
Yeah.
If you haven't noticed, we're on location.
That's Big Daddy EA finding out where we are.
Oh shit! We need you to shut this show down. we need you to shut this show down now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what that's picking up, but once again, we're at location Undisputed.
Yeah.
So this is a little more hubby.
Yeah.
With the crew.
With this crew.
So bear with us, but hopefully the audio is a little bit better on this one. We are definitely learning on this scale.
Yeah.
So
we are gonna try to get just a lot more lavalier mics and individual mics.
We're working on it. Bear with us, and you can support us too.
Yeah.
Check out all our links down below.
Yeah. Well, anyways.
Yeah. Back to Big Daddy EA getting shafted.
Spanked.
Ooh. Now, some people like that.
Yeah.
Some people here. Anyways, so like they walked off with all that, and what was EA's response?
They were like, "Oh, this didn't affect customer data, so you guys should still be fine."
Well, I'm positive what they were going for wasn't customer data. See, and I think that's what's been interesting. Like, if you've been watching the show, we've been talking about some of these more recent hacks, and a lot of them haven't been towards customer data. They're not going for cards. They're not going for purchases. They're going for the company.
Yeah.
They're trying to gut these people. They're trying to send a message.
Yeah, they tried to ransom it back, and EA didn't budge, so they released a whole lot of that data.
Sounds a lot like Cyberpunk. I should have muted that. But yeah, no, that sounds a lot like with CD Projekt. That's on par for that. That's very similar to what happened to them. which makes sense.
Yeah.
Like these people, like the hacker groups are definitely trying to send a message.
Yeah.
Like fix your shit. Like this is even on kind of on brand, but a little different with the whole hackers hacking hackers for hacking.
Yeah. Yeah, this is like a culmination of, I think, of that.
Yeah.
I feel like this just became like, hey, we can fuck your life up, EA.
Yeah.
You should probably do what we asked. And EA was like, well, I'm not gonna pay you money to get my code back.
Oh, we don't believe you. And then, oh shit, they did it. Yeah, almost like they weren't joking because these were big hacker groups.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's super crazy, man. Like, I can't, every day we go more and more into this dystopian future, and I'm all here for it. I feel like it's a world where, like, it's gonna be both cyberpunk and, like, end of the worldy, like...
That's where we're going, man.
It's
and we're gonna be here delivering you pub crew up until we can't.
Yeah. Yeah. Squeaky, squeaky. Yeah.
So, I mean, I think the bigger gaming companies need to understand. I feel like there's a pattern now. And it's not just because we're reporting on this. Like we talk about it because it's relevant to what we like, what we do.
Enjoy, what we play.
Yeah, so that's why we like to talk about it because it's relevant. Yeah, you see, CD Projekt. I was actually looking forward to Cyberpunk with that whole mess. By the way, quick side note on that. Did you know ever since, because this was back in June where we talked about it's back on the PlayStation Store, right? And it started hitting stores. It sold over $1 million worth of material in June since it went back on sale. I don't know, but it did.
Dude, that's what I hate, because people don't see their buying power.
No.
If you really want somebody to change their shit, don't buy it. Speak with your wallet.
Exactly. That's what made them take it off of the store in the first place at the beginning, because it was so bad that there was a mass refund. Like, there was all those massive refunds that they had to give out. Because you had, like, the grace period. I think it's depending on where you bought it from, like, 14 days.
Yeah.
And people were well within that to be like, this is shit. I want my money back. So they lost on that at first. But I don't understand, like, it made $1 million in June, which, granted, it's gotten better. There's still buggy shit. It's still buggy to hell. I've played it, and it's slightly better. Like, granted, I can progress the story now, which is great, because that's where I was stuck for a while. I was in a game-breaking bug where I literally couldn't do shit. That's where I ended. I either have to go so far back before a certain mission or start a new character, and I was like, fuck you. So I play RPGs where I'm committed to leveling, and I'm not about to go back on that shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, just that was a side note, which was back on Cyberpunk. It actually made a good amount back in June.
Damn.
Since it went back on stores, which is very interesting. But we'll see how it plays out in this next month.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like there's just giant behemoths and, like, Goliaths of gaming industries that no matter what you do, there's still going to be people that are going to blindly support them.
Yeah. And then I feel kind of that's where these hacker groups are coming from, where it's like, look, we're the voice to say no. Like fix your shit, dog.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's the thing, like, it gets out of the scope of those hardcore fan base.
Yeah.
Like, once something gets so big, it doesn't belong to, like, gamers anymore. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, that's true.
The core audience of, like, hardcore gamers is going to be a minority from what the people are saying. Like, especially if casual people get into it. If a lot more people who are, like, into different games get into it. Like, the core audience or their hardcore group is so small that it's gonna be a tiny voice in a much larger scale.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely where it's going, I feel. But there's definitely a pattern. I'm just saying. And granted, I know it's been different hacker groups, but at the same time, it's like there's been multiple big gaming companies that have been breached and hacked as of late. Capcom, CD Projekt, EA now, and there was another one we talked about. I can't remember, but like it's definitely not ending.
Yeah.
And it's getting bigger.
It's gonna get worse.
I think based off that, that's the biggest breach I've heard about so far. 700 something gigs. Whew. That's a lot to deal with, actually, especially if there's source codes involved. And then those will sell big online, unless you just leak them.
Yeah, I think they just leaked the majority of it, so like there's gonna be a lot more hackers on FIFA now. It's just gonna be a lot more hackers in general.
Oh no, you mean people don't have to get in contact with someone that works at EA to help them get the character that they wanted for $2,000? They can just get a hacker to do it for 10?
Yeah.
What a world we live in.
Exactly. Dude, speaking of, I don't know if you saw that there was a bust operation on Call of Duty streamers who paid hackers to unlock all of the fucking skins and levels and leveling and shit like that. Yeah, dude. There's like a couple of high-profile streamers. I couldn't get their names because I didn't read the whole article, but because I don't play Warzone.
Right.
But there's streamers that just pay people off to be like unlock all of these weapon attachments.
So I have them.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense. Like, I'm gonna bring it up every episode because I play it and I'm wearing a shirt from it. So Destiny 2 has that where you could.
You're wearing a Game of Thrones shirt. Oh, sorry. I'm just.
Actually.
I know. I'm just giving you shit. But yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, Destiny 2 has that, and I see it pop up all the time because I'm part of a few communities, right? Where people like, there's groups that you could pay them so much amount, and like they'll do certain things for your character. You give them your account, and they'll like if you need raid clears, they'll get you 10 raid clears. They'll try and grind to get you the latest raid drop, which I think that's bullshit because you only have one chance a week. So if you didn't get it this week, you're not gonna get it till next week. Well, granted, if you have 3 characters, that's 3 chances, but still, what I'm getting is if you didn't get it, you're not gonna get it till next week. So I don't know how they're gonna come through on that. Or they have trials carries, where if you need to go flawless for certain achievements or triumphs and stuff, or you want the glow, you want the emblem, you want that, you have to reach certain flawless on Trials of Osiris.
Yeah.
They'll carry you to that many wins to get you flawless,
dude,
but
so
you pay for it.
Yeah, that's super.
Mike, that's because they're using hacks. Oh shit, we have a special guest coming in on our left over here. What is up, brother?
What's up, Mike? How you doing?
We have a face from Undisputed here, so you
Yeah.
know we're actually here. We didn't just do a backdrop.
Yeah.
No.
He's real.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Right now, at least.
Yeah.
Thank you for validating us.
Yeah. Dude, that's so fucked up.
Like, I feel that's the same thing. Like, they try and seem legit, but like, a few of those companies, because it's been like different people that'll do it, they use hacks. Because how else are they gonna get you to flawless? Granted, they may just be really good characters, but to work in that kind of volume, you know damn well they have hacks. Like, they're doing assists, aim assists, fucking walls. Like, they're doing shit to help them, and they're just gonna try and get through your character, be like, all right, here you go, and then you already paid them.
Yeah.
That's the same concept, I feel.
Dude, it's so fucked up. Just because I'm one of those people that likes doing everything legit.
Yeah.
I don't like exploits. I don't like cheats. I don't like any of that stuff. I've done like 72-hour like not streams, but like game playing sessions where I try to get like to the max level of battle passes, stuff like that.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah. And like just seeing that stuff where people just pay for it and like, well, I mean, you're sort of you're fucking up all your like feel good juice at that point.
Feel good juice.
Because you just paid for it and you're like, okay, I have it now, but I paid money to do so.
It's not the same. One is not the same because, I mean, granted, I know that sounds like cliche to be like, oh, you gotta earn it. You gotta earn it to get it. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, because if you just paid someone to do it for you, that goes back to the whole you just paid to win, which that's kind of a garbage mechanic at this point. Like, what's the point of having a game when you can just pay to win?
Yeah.
Like, just learn. I'm not gonna go with the trope of get good. Just play the game.
No, I would say get good.
Oh,
fucking.
So Vic's level is get good.
Yeah.
My level is like just play the fucking game and you'll get it.
Yeah.
Like that's any of that. You don't have to pay to fucking win. Just do it.
I don't know. I feel like like if you're playing FIFA, that's a different story because you do have to pay to win.
Yeah, that's different, and that's why FIFA's its own fucking disaster of a game.
But we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, I know.
What we are gonna talk about is gonna be Steam's new toy.
Oh yes, I'm glad we're saving this kind of towards on the end of this.
Yeah.
Steam's new console PC, even though they want to say no, it's a portable PC. Bitch, my laptop's a portable PC.
Yeah.
Nah, you have a console now that's barely a PC.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it. It's.
I hope you heard that.
Jeez, yeah.
But anyways,
yeah.
Dude, I am super hyped for it. Just because it's the only thing that's a direct competitor with the Switch.
Okay. I thought that at first, but Valve already came through and said that's not their competition.
Well, they say that, but I don't believe it because guess what? Now I'm trying to decide if I should get a Steam Deck or a Switch.
Okay, the simplest answer to that is: do you want to play Nintendo games? Legit.
You said legit. I feel like I don't have to answer that. I plead the fifth on that.
Then you want a Steam Deck. The only reason being is because, and people want to. I mean, I don't agree with Nintendo's move here. With their next console is just the Switch OLED, which it seems nice. I already own 2 Switches.
It's nothing.
It's nothing.
It's nothing.
It's a nicer screen. And guess what? When I'm playing my Switch, it's on the big screen.
Yeah.
Because you get better output on that. And at the same time, I'm like, I do like it for its portability, but at the same time, I don't play it that much. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't take it for its portability. Like, even then, I'll play it for a little bit on the go, but the battery on it sucks. So whatever I am playing, I'm probably not going to commit to too long of a session on the go, to where the next time I'm going to sit down and actually play it on a screen. Like Hades, I've only played a little bit on the go. If I'm not, I'm playing it on the big screen.
Yeah.
Animal Crossing, the same.
Welcome to why I haven't gotten a Switch, why I haven't gotten a laptop, why I haven't gotten like a phone that's super fucking amazing. Like,
I mean, you're right, but at the same time, like I like the Switch because I like Nintendo games.
Yeah.
Call me a
fine.
fanboy. That's fine. I'll own up to it.
Yeah.
I'm a fanboy of other things too.
Yeah.
But at the same time, no, like I'm not. I can't back him on the OLED thing. Like it's a nicer screen.
It's like
seems nice.
0.3%. Yeah, we're good.
Do you want another?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Man, it is pouring outside. Holy shit.
And it's pouring inside. Anyways.
Leave that in. Okay, I guess we're back.
So yeah, fucking the Steam Deck. My first impressions are that it's trying to compete with the Switch in a fundamental level. Okay. Because it's a console that you can take on the go. Because it has the capacity to be a console, or at least play console games.
Because you can already install Windows on it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we play emulators here, but there's potential for many things with that kind of
all I'm saying is
options. Whoa, that was you're a dolphin in the desert? That's crazy. That's insane, right?
Yeah.
Fucking who'd have thought?
That's the only reason why.
It's cool. I dig it, but at the same time, it's like it's cool, but for me, I don't know what I'm gonna play. What's gonna sell me to play this on the go? Because the majority of those games, I would need to, like, I'm either gonna play at the laptop or at the PC.
Yeah.
Either way, and I'm gonna sit there for sessions. On the go, I don't know what I'm gonna take with me to be like, oh, this is what I want. I already answered it. Never mind. Honey Pop. Playing that shit on the go.
Hell yeah.
Never mind. I need one now. I answered this on fucking air, like Honey Pop.
Yeah.
Just playing it, you fucking weeb.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh man, it's horrible. Appreciate you, man. Ooh. Can we talk about what we got now? Are you still drinking?
I'm still finishing this.
Yeah, I'm almost done with mine.
Yeah.
Put that on the back burner. You don't see it yet.
Yeah. We got other drinks because we're alcoholics.
Enthusiasts.
We're beer enthusiasts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And even then, we're like at the ass end of this fucking podcast.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, anything else you want to add about the Steam Deck? Because I already said my 2 cents.
I mean, it's really cool. Like, don't get me wrong, it seems awesome, but I feel like wouldn't a more direct competitor be the Nvidia Shield?
Yeah, but
that seems more of that competitor.
But they haven't released a new model of the Nvidia Shield.
But like, look, when I first saw it, the first thing that came to mind was Nvidia Shield. Granted, this is a much better version of that, right?
Yeah.
Like by fucking miles, right? Like, yes, this is what this was trying to be, and Valve's behind it, which I think that's awesome too.
They have the cloud.
Yeah, and I think that's what they really got. But at the same time, I feel a more direct competitor would be the Nvidia Shield. So maybe at this point, the next thing we see in like a response would be from Nvidia, a newer Shield, something to directly compete on that level. I still don't feel that this is a competitor to the Switch, personally, because you're gonna get a Switch for all the reasons you want a console. You're gonna get the Steam Deck for all the reasons you want a portable PC. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you could
I understand where you're coming from.
A high-end tablet is technically that too, because you could mod it, root it, do everything, get a wireless keyboard for it, bam, you have that now. That's what I'm saying, is that's essentially that. If you really want it. This is just this on like a more convenient scale. Which, don't get me wrong, I am not dissing the Steam Deck. I actually really like it, but to say it's a competitor to the Switch, I still feel they're in their own markets, because you ain't gonna give your kid a Steam Deck. You're gonna give your kid a Switch.
You don't know my kid?
I don't.
Yeah.
Do I? Shit, I don't think I do.
I don't have a kid, no.
It's as far as I know. But that's what I'm getting at, is like, unless you wouldn't give him that, right?
Unless I purchase the Life Starter Pack.
Oh, you gotta pay it.
But it's big in El Paso.
It is. It's available. You just gotta be able to drop down on it.
Yeah. Oh, God.
But like...
It's a bad tech
that's
joke.
a bad
Anyways.
joke. I got it, though.
Yeah.
I got you. But like, I don't know, man. Like, the Steam Deck, I just feel is it's its own thing at this point. Because, like, you wouldn't... That's what I'm saying, is you wouldn't buy a Steam Deck for the reasons you want a Switch. You wouldn't buy a Switch for the reasons you want a Steam Deck, right?
Yeah, that's true.
You're going to buy them for their own damn reasons.
Yeah, but it's still the same end result. It's still you playing
a portable game.
A portable game.
But then the argument can be made, that's why I have my modded PSP right now.
Huh.
I mean...
Did you mod stuff?
No, I just have 2 PSPs, and one does other things the other one doesn't.
Yeah. No, and like, I don't know, man. Like, I still have, like, my old cartridges from, like, Pokemon.
Yeah, your Game Boy games?
Which means I'm legally allowed to put it in an emulator.
Same here. I have all my Game Boy games, my Game Boy Advance games, my Game Boy Color games.
Mega Man Battle Network and all that stuff. Like,
I have those games, even though in my heart for Mega Man games, which I'm a big fan, Network's just still at the bottom end. I'm sorry, I've tried.
Hey, dude, fuck you.
Okay.
I like it.
All right. Well, anyways.
Yes.
It's a garbage game.
I get to fuck him and play Mega Man Battle Network.
Wait a minute. What? I think since we got another beer, we'll run for like another 10. Well, yeah. We've had a lot of pauses, so we got...
Yeah, what?
What? We got a little more time on this episode.
What?
So...
We can make our episodes as long as we want.
Yeah, fuck you. Wait.
Fuck us.
Fuck you. Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Another thing on that note, So Sony actually, I guess this was still a thing. I don't know if you remember a while back where we talked about that they were gonna shut down the PS3 and PS Vita stores.
Yeah.
Like their online stores. And then they backed out for that because there was such a big uproar.
Backlash.
Yeah, there was a backlash against that, which for all good reasons. There's still plenty of people that play those games. There's still people that haven't moved to PS4. And there's sure as shit a lot of people that move into the PS5 because they're still hard to find now. Like, yeah, so there's still plenty of people on PS4 games. So there's still plenty of reason to keep them alive, because how else are you going to download and play your games you paid for if you shut those stores down? That's garbage. So Sony backed down on that, but I guess there was a separate argument for them to close down their PSP stores. So that, I think this is maybe 2 weeks ago, more or less, from here. They actually backed down on that, or they said, no, we're going to keep our PSP stores open. And there's subtle rumors, that Sony may or may not be in the market to making another handheld or working upon the Vita, which I support because I love my Vita. Granted, it doesn't get as much support now. They kind of basically just stopped making games for it.
Where do you go from that in the naming conventions? Because Vita means life.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, where do you go from the naming conventions?
Death.
PS
Wasser. I don't. What does that mean?
That's water in German.
There you go. The sweet sustenance.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. That's Sony's problem. That's not our problem. We're not gonna give them free ideas. Pay us, Sony. We'll give you ideas.
Yeah. Make us join your marketing team for this.
We'll make it happen. We'll come up with some shit.
Yeah.
We do this for an hour and be like, here's 10 ideas.
Yeah.
Most of them were probably shit, but look at the last 3. They're solid. But like, no. If they're in the market to do something like that, I think that's great, especially with the announcement of the Steam Deck.
Yeah.
Because that sounds like mobile gaming's kind of like, and I don't mean mobile gaming.
Y'all have
mobile
phones,
gaming.
right?
Don't mean that, obviously.
Y'all have phones, right?
Fucking. Oh,
Look,
man. Don't even get me started on
I'm not giving
that.
shit, but like, I play Call of Duty Mobile. I play Pokemon Go. I play Marvel Puzzle Quest.
I've played said games and stopped.
I play those 3. Dude, I'm on the toilet. I'm over here playing Marvel Puzzle Quest.
Sitting on the toilet.
Sitting on the toilet. Dude, that's
does that register with anyone? That's why I'm like, does anyone get that meme?
But I'm over here like with Thor tearing
wrecking
it up.
shit as you're destroying shit.
Yeah, tearing it up as I'm tearing it up.
I get it. Like, that's its own niche market. But that's not what we're talking about right now. We're talking about handheld consoles, if you will. That's what a Vita is. That's what a Game Boy is. That's what a Steam Deck is, let's be honest.
Yeah.
That's what the Switch is, to an extent. It just can be docked, which is the difference.
Yeah.
But, like, I think this is a good segue if Sony's trying to get back into that. Especially with the PS5 coming out. Because they know they can do it. The PS5 is a good console. I've had it since launch and it's great. I love it. But I think this might be a time for them to revisit that, because if these backlashes to them trying to shut down these certain markets, these shops for things that they thought they were dead, they're like, oh, well, they're done. And the people say, like, fuck you, no, we're not. Like, there's still plenty of fan base on it. There's still plenty of players on these games that still play them to be like, fuck you, we want to play them.
Yeah.
I think that's a sign to them to be like, hey, we should keep doing this. Like, I know Vita was a flop at first, but I think it became good at some point. Or decent.
It became a cult thing. It became a cult goodness type of thing.
It was fun. I actually enjoyed that console.
Yeah, that's cool, but like, I still think it's a cult.
No, you're right. It was one of those things where it became popular in retrospect.
Yeah.
Which that's what you're saying. Like, it's a cult classic, right?
Yeah.
That's exactly what that is.
Yeah.
You're right. But I don't think that should deter them from trying to revisit that.
Yeah.
Because it was a good idea.
Yeah, and I don't hate on the PS Vita. I definitely think the PS Vita was good for their time.
Yes, of the time.
Because it was a little bit ahead of the curve.
Yeah, for a handheld, it was dope. It had shit that it was definitely ahead of the PSP. Like, it was definitely an advancement from that. But you're right, there was shit on it that I don't think there was that much call for or need for. But it was definitely cool. Like, and it was niche.
Yeah.
But I think for it to have such a backlash for them trying to shut down the stores, it's a good idea to be like, maybe we should revisit this. Now they're considering it, which that's a good sign. Like, maybe you guys should. Or at least expand upon the Vita. Give me a PS Vita 2 or some bullshit.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I think that'd be cool.
PS Vita forever.
You know what I think they should have doubled down on? Because you can't, well, you can find them, but they're expensive. They made the PS TV.
Oh.
Did you ever see those? Or?
No, and I never cared for them.
It was the only way, without emulating, to get your PSP games or anything like that onto your TV without bullshit cables. It was like a little dock, like a little box, right?
Kind of like a Switch.
No, because nothing like went into it.
Sorry, you said dock.
I did say dock.
You
I didn't say docking though.
It's almost
because
like,
in my dreams it's still the same thing.
That's a good reference.
You're lowest.
That's a good reference.
Thank you.
That's
because we're docking, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Whoa, I'm sorry. What are we drinking, Vic?
So at the end of this, we did get a different beer.
Yeah.
I went with the Bel Air Sour just because I needed a separate taste profile.
That makes sense.
Because I've had 2 stouts. Bel Air Sour, 5.8%, Brooklyn Brewery. Honestly, a very solid brewery.
And then I decided to triple down on my investment of stouts.
Yeah.
And I kept with the same category. And I went with a bittersweet. And it's from Left Hand Brewing Company. Bittersweet.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. Left Hand Brewing Company makes it, which they actually make a good amount of stouts that I'm actually very okay with.
Their Nitro Stout is super good. Left Hand Brewing is actually another one of my favorite breweries.
Yeah. So that's why when I saw that, I'm like, that's cool.
Because I'm left-handed.
Yeah. See how I approached that with the left?
Yeah.
That
was good.
Supporting.
Yeah.
It is a 8.9, and it's an Imperial double coffee.
Yikes.
I'm interested. Life's a grind, drink beer. Fuck, we need better slogan.
Yeah, I know.
Put it on the shirt.
You don't have to drink the chill with the pub crew.
But it helps.
But you drink.
We need better slogans. Put it on the shirt.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of excited. I actually like the artwork on this. Pretty nice. It's like a nice cup of coffee right there. But yes, cheers. Oh, it smells very coffee.
That's cool.
That's like, it's almost like a, like you like black coffee, right?
Yeah.
That.
Ooh.
It's just like you just had like a nice, like a roasted, like a dark roast black coffee.
Yeah.
That's this right now. Like there's no sweetness to it, which that's not a bad thing. You don't always need sweetness in a stout. I think people need to understand that. You don't always need that. And I think that's this. Bittersweet. It's bitter.
It's almost like they fucking thought it
It's
all
like
out.
they fucking knew what they were doing. It's great.
Yeah, man.
What is it? Anyways, what are we talking about?
What? We're talking about what is it? It's it. What is it? I mean, I feel like whatever thought we had was derailed.
Yeah, whatever.
So
I just know we were I was rambling about the Vita and niche markets.
Yeah.
And then I was talking about coffee and
yeah, and I got the Bel Air Sour, which is kind of tart. It's honestly really good as far as how sours go. Like, it's not overly sour, it's tarty. It kind of has a tiny bit of a tropical taste. I don't know
Okay.
how to describe it.
like a fruity
Yeah.
taste?
I don't know if you want to try it.
No.
Oh.
I want to try mine, so
Because I don't have a cup.
I don't have a cup. He took our cups.
Yeah.
I mean, he did his job, so
Yeah.
I can't get mad at him for that. He did the thing he's supposed to, so I can't get mad at him for that, which is fine. But it's all fine. It's all good. It's all good.
I think we can just close it up. Unless we have anything else to talk about this week.
I don't fucking know.
We found out a very cool racing card game.
Oh yeah, if you've been following our social media, posted a picture of that.
Yeah.
Just because it turned into an impromptu pub crew game night, which was fun.
Yeah.
Like we hadn't had one of those, and I mean like game night, not in the sense of game, but we played games.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, brother. You too, man.
Take care, man.
Remember to tip your bartenders and servers.
Yeah. They rely on that shit.
Mm-hmm. I tipped on the card.
Son of a bitch. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm talking to the.
Well, I saw where the eye was. I know you
so
weren't
sorry.
talking to me. I saw the
No,
eye
I'm
contact.
sorry.
No,
I
don't
mean
apologize. Tip, you son of a bitch.
No, I mean I'm so sorry for being aggressive. I'm not sorry for telling them to tip.
Oh. Yeah, what do you say? Anyways, nah, just that. Fuck, what the fuck were we talking about?
We're closing up the show.
But I was on a point. I don't remember what my point was. We can end the show. I don't know. I hate this game. Oh, yeah, we were playing game. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah.
We were doing game night. Pub crew game night, and we were playing a drinking game. Race car? Which I hadn't played before, but it was... We kind of changed the rules a little bit just because we needed it to last all night.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was very fun. I'm not gonna lie, I had a great time with it.
Me too.
But yeah, that's what we ended up doing. But yeah, check out our social medias where we kind of posted about that. If you want to see more of that, if you guys want to actually see that,
You can check out our TikTok.
yeah, because it's on our TikTok. We have a TikTok if you didn't know that.
I'm actually gonna try to rip that off, and not rip off as in like make a copy of it, but rip the video and audio.
Oh, okay.
From TikTok and fucking put it on our other social medias.
Okay, so stay tuned for
That
that.
would be so much fun.
Yeah, we should, because we actually, I forgot. Vic did a TikTok for that, for us actually playing it. I just posted pictures. But yeah, if you want to see more of that, we definitely would love to do that.
And if you want to see more of us, join us every week.
Oh, wait, what's today? When's this airing? What's tomorrow? Who am I? Yeah, this ain't gonna air by then. So, don't worry about it.
Yeah, take care.
Yeah,
We love you.
I love you.
Oh, what? So
Call me.
saying we? Oh, okay.
Message me. I'll respond. See you all next time
Unless
on
it's
Pub
YouTube
Crew.
comments, because then he doesn't respond.
I do respond. I responded on my personal.
Anyways.
I don't respond through Pub Crew. I respond on my personal.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Which, if you ever see Ryan, that's me.
See you guys later.
Love y'all. Be safe. Take care.
I don't have anything to add. Goodbye.